Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you with open arms. I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness, sharing my life stories with Asperger's syndrome, OCD and the like, along with basically tips and advice along the way with these managing of these mental health disorders that you may come across. I also do some pearls of wisdom on my Beauty from Ashes playlist that hopefully will give you some clarity, understanding and some hope and peace and comfort towards what you're going through of your personal everyday struggles, regardless if it's broken down relationships or whatever it may be. Also do all about tag videos versus some challenges, as well as some fun and games along the way, but it's all about following me, seeing what I get up to, but just hopefully, getting to know me as a person. So it has been brought to my attention as I'm trying to tidy up my, playlistings of certain mental health disorders and other disorders that I'm hoping to do right now. That this one's all about Tourette's. Hopefully get it done by Thursday, the latest of this week. That will be probably for some of you maybe Friday at the latest, and hopefully by then I'll have my special video that I want to hopefully show to you all. Hopefully maybe you can give me the lowdown below. Also in the comments section, while I've been changing some bits and pieces, you've noticed maybe some of the changes versus the intro and outro, so feel free to comment these below. So this one's basically going to be the responses from people on the Mighty magazine or website about Tourette's. There are some 14th truths about this, about others that wishes people that doesn't have Tourette's, to understand. And obviously, as we know that, many people may have the misconceptions, misunderstandings, misgivings about what all these mental health disorders is all about. That's why I'm here to try and remove the stigma and all these misunderstandings as much as possible as my main aim and goal, as well as these other aims and goals that I've early introduced into the channel. If you haven't been watching them, I suggest to maybe watch those so that you can understand where I'm at in this channel, so that we can hopefully connect and engage more. So let's begin this before I run out of time. So as we know, basically Tourette's is a distracting disorder or a neurological disorder that obviously is out of the control of the ones that has Tourette's. Basically when they do tic and whatever else it may be, many people may give them a hard time regardless. So hopefully within this I can demolish this. Just to be reminded of this as a disclaimer also before I begin this also, is that I'm no medical doctor. I'm just your normal everyday Joe vlogs that just goes about minding my own business and actually trying to get as much done in my everyday life, and also hopefully just to see any signs or what have you and symptoms, seek professional help within reach for a medical professional or second opinion through a medical professional, for I don't condone any self-harm. Also to be reminded, as another key note before I begin this in the other series, some of those statistics that you may hear ain't New Zealand based where I am, so I humbly apologise to any of those that are New Zealand based. I've been trying to do my research as strong world possible to find the right statistics, basically, even though, as I said before, some of these conditions hasn't been spoken about here in New Zealand more so than it has obviously been more aware of overseas in UK and US especially. So bear with me, and that hopefully sooner or later I'll be able to find them. So let's begin this before I run out of time. It has been estimated that about 138,000 children and teens in the US alone lives with Tourette's syndrome, which is a disorder that does affect both children and adults, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. As I said, this is a neurological condition characterized by quick repetitive movements or vocalizations that are known as tics. This is sometimes misrepresented as uncontrollable swearing or yelling, as basically as what I've been saying, corporalia, which I'm going to hopefully do some research and share this. But this isn't always the case, okay? So this is why I've addressed you all about people who live with Tourette's syndrome, what from the Mighty site that I'm going to link below, which is for others to understand about their condition so that they can reach out to us, sort of thing, and hopefully we can understand this. So I'm hoping that we can learn something along those. So here's what they have to say. Number one is, for a quote, is telling me to just stop twitching makes as much sense as telling a person without legs to stand up. Number 2 is it's very difficult to control and suppress the physical and vocal tics. When my son has to complete any sentence he started, he must finish his trail of thought. It's not being rude. Number 3, vocal tics can make it hard for your brain to relay to your mouth to what you want to say and for your mouth to get it out. Number 4, Tourette's syndrome is different in each person who has it, and you can't assume one person who has it will behave like the other person. Number 5, there's so much more to Tourette's syndrome than just tics. The conditions that often accompany Tourette's syndrome can be just as much of a challenge. Number 6, just because someone with Tourette's syndrome acts normal one day doesn't mean that they are cured or faking this disorder. It's cyclic, and those who have it can appear absolutely normal on Monday and can be a right mess again by Friday. Number 7, although my son's tics keep him on the move, he isn't trying to distract you or get into your own space on purpose. He isn't hyper, he literally cannot just stand still. Number 8, having Tourette's syndrome doesn't make someone less intelligent, however. Number 9, Tourette's syndrome is one part of my children. It's the most important part. Right, sorry about this, guys, it's taken forever. Number 10, so much of Tourette's syndrome is hidden but are still very real. Number 11, my son's tics don't bother him and they don't bother me, but your staring bothers us both. Number 12, you cannot will it out of a person. Number 13, Tourette's syndrome is only a small part of what makes me. It doesn't define me, however. Number 14, last but not least, I wish people would see the real person, not just the symptoms of their disorders. This obviously will ring true for some of these other mental health disorders that I've been sharing about what others wishes to know about. So, hopefully this will give us a better understanding. Give me the like for thumbs up, for support, for engagement, since this is the end of it. Comment below if I've missed out anything or what have you, for the ones that may have Tourette's and won't be shy enough to, put what I've missed or what has been clinically been said about that has been misunderstood, misinterpreted or misrepresented of your guys' condition. Feel free to subscribe to my channel because I do this on the daily, so it's on the red button on the bottom right of the video. Feel free to turn on the notification bell also so that you know what's going down with Aspie, so that when she's out and about uploading or whatever, you don't miss out anything that is new of you and maybe of use to you, regardless of these video series that I'm doing right now to cater to hopefully everyone, regardless if it's mental health and everything else. Feel free to share these videos around to family and friends. Feel free to also follow me on my social media sites, AspieAnswersAll, Twitter, Facebook. Feel free to also check out, like I said, that I've just recently started creating my blog, which I'm hoping to write some more down sometime this week of my thoughts right now before it trials out. Basically, some of these thoughts obviously are just from my personal experiences, so hopefully you don't take on offense on what I share and whatnot on that blog or even on here in general on my channel, because obviously everyone's life experiences of what they go through is different, and they may have some of the same hidden messages of what they want to aim for and strive for on their channel, be it if it's just clearly they want to be accepted, clearly if they want to just maybe vent out how they feel, whatever it may be. We need to hopefully choose to respect that regardless what it is, and whatever that is, that we can just be in their shoes and be more empathetic and understanding enough so that they don't feel like that they are living their life alone. So I'm further ado, guys, before I run out of time, thanks for your support, thanks for watching, do what you love what you do. Until next time, have a great day. Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.